YouTube friends, it's Morgan with Dream 9 Design. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these lovely, very simple, small circle scarves, and I'm not sure on the stitch, but this is kind of what they look like. They're very small, very short, and they're easy to get done in like an hour. So let's go ahead, let's check out the materials, and I will show you how to make this.
The materials that I'll be using today is a 4-weight off-white yarn. I'm going to be using an 8mm crochet hook. You will also need a stitch marker and a tapestry needle to weave in your ends. If you do want to make this blue one right here as opposed to the off-white, then you will want to use Red Heart Soft in the color Sea Glass. So let's go ahead and get started. To begin, we do want to start with a slip knot and a chain of 80. So if you would like a longer scarf, then go ahead and chain more, but for this tutorial, we are going to chain up 80. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So go ahead and do that. Meet me back at the end and I will show you how we will connect this, and I will show you the stitch. Now that I have chained my 180 stitches, we're just going to make sure that we're not twisted in our chain, working our way back down to the other end. And then we are going to connect our two pieces to the starting chain over here. We are just going to connect that with a slip knot. Okay, make sure you're not twisted. Looks like I'm good. So this is a very easy stitch pattern, and it adds extra fluff to this scarf. So we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. This will not count as a stitch. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook into that same stitch, and pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 1. So now we have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Chain up 1. We're going to skip the next stitch, and into the next stitch we're going to yarn over, insert our hook. We are going to yarn over again, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 1 loop. So as you see this guy, he's going to kind of make a post. So then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops and chain up 1 to complete the stitch. So as you see, we have this little strand in between our stitches. So when we work back around, we're going to be working into that stitch. But let's go ahead and do that again. We are going to skip the next stitch into the following stitch after we yarn over, insert our hook and draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 1 more, yarn over, and pull through all 3 stitches, chain up 1. So we're going to continue to repeat that all the way around until you get to the other side. So I'll show you one more time. We're going to skip 1 stitch into the following, insert our hook. We have 3 stitches on our hook. We're going to yarn over, pull through 1 stitch, yarn over, pull through another stitch, yarn over, pull through 3 stitches, chain up 1. Go ahead and do that, and I will meet you back for round 2. Okay, so here I am doing my last stitch. 2, pull through 3, chain up 1. Okay, so making sure you're not twisted. Take a look here. See, we have this chain 3 that we started, and we kind of have like a single strand in between the actual stitch that we made right here. So what we're going to do is yarn over, and we are going to work our stitch to the left hand side of this strand. So we're just going to go straight into that space right there. Show that to you a little bit closer up. Here's the chain 3. We have this extra strand and then our actual stitch. So we're just going to go into that space, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3, and chain up 1. So you see we have just made another one of those little strands by the way we're working our stitch. So let's go ahead and throw a stitch marker right in there because that's going to be our first stitch. So moving on into round 2, we are going to work the same stitch pattern. So go ahead, and we see we have a space right here, and then we have that free strand, and then we have our actual stitch. So we're going to yarn over and just work into that space, and yarn over, pull through 1 stitch, yarn over, pull through another, yarn over, pull through all 3, chain up 1. Okay, and so as we do that, as we're building this up nice and high and we're working over it, it just works up very fluffy. Let's go ahead and do that a couple more times. Yarn over, go into the loop on the left hand side in between the stitch in the space. We're going to pull up a strand, yarn over, go through 1 stitch, yarn over through 2 stitches, yarn over through all 3, chain up 1, yarn over, go into that space, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 1, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through all 3, chain up 1. So we're going to do that for a total of 8 rows. Go ahead and do that. I'll meet you back here and show you how we're going to finish this off. Okay, so what I do is I yarn over and go into the loop. I go through 1, go through 1, go through 3, chain up 1. Okay guys, so this is what you should have after 8 rows. So to finish this off, we are going to single crochet into the chain space after we do our last stitch, and then in this next space we are going to slip stitch. In the single crochet space we'll slip stitch, chain up 1, cut our yarn and pull that through and go ahead and tie a loop. And then you just want to go ahead and take your tapestry needle and weave in your ends. So this is what we have. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave me a comment with your feedback. Let me know what you guys think. Give this video a thumbs up and please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much.